Lights, camera, action. We are talking all about Hollywood Studios today, so stay tuned. Welcome to Discovering Disney, Your Trip Unlocked, the podcast that takes you on a magical journey through all things Disney. I am your host, Amanda Mills, a travel advisor passionate about helping you make the most of your Disney adventures. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned Disney pro, this podcast is here to unlock the basics and offer tips that will turn your Disney trip into a fairy tale come true. If you've ever dreamed of stepping into Cinderella Castle, flying over Neverland with Peter Pan, or exploring a galaxy far, far away with the Force as your guide, then this podcast is your key to unlocking the enchantment of Disney. Get ready to ignite your imagination and set the course for lifelong Disney memories as we embark on an incredible journey together. Discovering Disney, Your Trip Unlocked starts now. Hello there, Disney friends, and thanks for joining in today. We are talking all about Hollywood Studios, and Hollywood Studios, I feel like, is one of the parks that has had the most changes over the years. And I'll be honest, I never got to experience it when it was MGM Studios, but even just within the last 13 years that I have been going to Disney and really following Disney World, that the changes have been a lot. And I would say most of them were for the better. There's some that I very much miss, but Hollywood Studios is definitely a must-do, especially if you're a Star Wars fan, as Galaxy's Edge kind of takes you into the world of Star Wars. And then they have other areas too. My kids love the Toy Story area. There's a Cars show that is kind of fun. I feel like it's kind of a hidden gem. It's tucked way back by Rock and Roller Coaster, so I think it kind of gets forgotten back there. But it's kind of a cute little show to take your kids to. And I would say Hollywood Studios has some of the bigger rides with Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, even Slinky Dog. I feel you can probably consider a little more fast-paced. But Hollywood Studios has 16 rides and shows, which doesn't really feel like a lot to do. And for us, I know we can probably get it done in a day and even a half a day if we really try. But there's people I know that can stick through it all day long. With those 16 shows and rides, there are 8 table services, and I know Hollywood Studios kind of gets a bad rap with dining. There's not a lot of great dining, and it is hard to get into some of the better dining there. One of the table services, Sci-Fi Diner, has been on our bucket list for quite some time, and we just can't seem to get into it. We've tried the wait list, we've tried the 60 days. So if you've tried it, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, but it's definitely one of our bucket list items. We've done 50s Primetime Cafe, which is kind of your home cooked meals, and that was good. We've done Hollywood and Vine, which is a buffet character meal, a couple different times. And no, it's not the best meal on property by any means, but the character interactions are great. And if you have little ones, then the morning is with Disney Junior characters, and our boys love those. So that is one thing with Hollywood and Vine. No, the food is not the best, but those character interactions are awesome. And the characters in the evening are Minnie and Friends, and they change their outfits based on the season. So January is like Oscar season, so they're more in their formal wear. Then they have Halloween and Christmas costumes. So that's kind of fun, kind of a way for them to kind of change things up so things aren't the same. There are 12 quick service places in Hollywood Studios, and again, I would say none of them are fabulous, but there are some options, and one of them that is like extremely popular right now is Woody's Lunchbox. So if you are wanting Woody's Lunchbox, get that mobile order in early, because we tried to do it around lunchtime and it wasn't even until 3 o'clock to where the next mobile order was available to be picked up. Seating is not the best around there, depending on how busy it is. So kind of keeping that in mind. There are a lot of tables, but it's always so busy that it's really hard to get a spot in there. I would say the last time we ate it was ABC Commissary, and they had some unique options. And so that one was actually really good. My husband got the black beans and rice, so that there it didn't really feel like your basic cheeseburgers and stuff. So I would say there's some different options at Hollywood Studios that you can find, but food is at Hollywood Studios is quickly said to not be the best options. Now for characters at Hollywood Studios, you're going to see your Star Wars characters, Toy Story characters, there's the Disney Junior characters around, Pixar characters, including Monsters Inc., and even Edna Mode from The Incredibles. Olaf also has a spot that you can meet Olaf at Hollywood Studios. So the characters are definitely worth it at Hollywood Studios if you are interested in those, especially the Star Wars characters. They tend to walk around Galaxy's Edge and really interact, especially the Stormtroopers. For nighttime entertainment, Hollywood Studios has Fantasmic, which is probably one of my all-time favorite shows. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I love Fantasmic. And then they have a Wonderful World animation that is shown in front of the Chinese theater. So I want to know, what's your favorite part about Hollywood Studios? It's definitely my youngest favorite because he loves all the Toy Story stuff, and he loves the Slinky Dog Dash roller coaster and the Toy Story Mania attraction where you have the 3D glasses and you're playing the arcade games. So those are, at Hollywood Studios is definitely one of his favorites. And I would definitely say it's a must-do for your vacation, and people will make it a point to go to Hollywood Studios and can stay there all day. I just personally cannot seem to make it a full day in Hollywood Studios anymore. If you're just thinking about a Disney World vacation, I have a free resource for you. It is linked in the show notes, and it is a guide for those 5 important decisions to start planning your Disney vacation. When you're thinking of a Disney vacation, I feel that there's 5 things you really got to think about when you're just starting to plan, and this workbook kind of helps you guide you through those important decisions. Make sure to subscribe, and every week I come back with a whole nother topic talking about Disney World and ways to help you plan your vacation. Until next time, I will talk to you later. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey through the world of Disney, right here on Discovering Disney, Your Trip Unlocked. I hope you've enjoyed uncovering the secrets and discovering the basics of all the enchanting Disney destinations. But this is not the end of our adventure. There's still so much more to explore and uncover. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss an episode. With each new installment, we will dive deeper into the world of Disney, unlocking the tips and information that will make your next trip truly unforgettable. If you have any questions or want to share your own Disney stories, don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact me through my website or social media channels. I'm here to help you plan the perfect Disney vacation tailored to your dreams and desires. And speaking of social channels, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Journeys Unlocked Travel. You'll get real-time updates, exclusive content, and even more Disney magic to brighten your day. So until our next adventure together, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep that Disney magic alive in your heart. Thank you for tuning in to Discovering Disney, Your Trip Unlocked.